Warning: the following game is rated M for mature for the following reasons of blood and gore, partial nudity, and violence. The commentary partly reflects upon that aspect, containing vulgar language, swearing, and of course, more swearing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Ghost Dragon Gaming. My name is Mr. Terminator.
I'm Daedra McTour's Soul, your lovely narrator on this, well, what was a fun-filled journey, but unfortunately, like all journeys, it comes to an end.
And welcome to the finale of Dark Souls Remastered.
Yep.
Last time, we took down the Dark Moon Gwendolyn.
And Manus.
Yeah. And this time, we progress onward.
What is it? I am your guardian. Go on, state your wish.
Alright, so, we're gonna warp.
Very well. Be still. Entrust thy flesh to me.
Now, on your way towards Gwyn, I will be giving off lore of Manus, as well as a little bit more about Gwendolyn,
Alright.
of which was not basically talked about in the last episode. I just wanted to talk about it here. Not here yet, but you get my point.
But ahead, yeah.
Huh? I'll say it after your first attempt.
Alright.
So,
Oh, right, the ring.
I about to say you might want to swap your rings. And we walk up to the Lord Vessel. And we can rest here. And lastly, offer souls.
Had to make sure.
And that's all of them.
Here you go. Alright, Gwyn. We're coming for ya.
From the blinding lights that are ahead,
Damn, that is bright.
you shall seek all your answers. Don't walk on the side, by the way. If you walk off the staircase, you will die.
Jeez,
And
what
here-
a white void!
Look. His knights.
Those are phantoms. They're not actually here?
Gwyn took half of his knight force with him when he went to link the fire.
Whoa.
And it is here they eternally walk. For if you look ahead, I said ahead,
Whoa.
welcome to the kiln of the first flame.
What the heck?
Get a move on, buddy!
What's with all the funky ways that the stone is?
I can explain that after you defeat Gwyn and get the ending. Do be warned, there are enemies here.
I can see them.
Black Knights. That will, by the way, eternally respawn. How do you feel about that?
Ha.
This is a point of which you can use to grind for resources. The Titanite chunks, as well as the Black Knight weapons, if you oh so desire them. But we do have some good gear.
Yeah. Don't think we'll be needing them.
So, the Great Sword and the Sword variants will drop Titanite chunks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll explain more as we fight through them all, okay?
Okay.
And the Great Sword and the Sword variants will drop the Sword and Great Sword of the Black Knights.
Speak of the devil.
And these ones will drop red Titanite chunks or shards, whatever it was. Yeah, red Titanite chunks.
Is this all sand or
Ash.
where the hell did it all come from?
Well, you'll find out. No, don't, careful.
What?
There's actually a hole there.
Yeah, where? Like along...
Right, yeah, down there. That's your hole.
Alright.
You see it now?
Yeah, I see it. Okay. Narrow passageway, just be careful.
No, you see the loot. Here's a question. Do you see the knight behind you?
Now I do. I thought this was the way forward.
Nope. Black Knight armor. I'll give you this lore about the Black Knights quickly here.
Hmm?
The Black Knights are the knights of which that followed Gwyn into the kiln.
Okay.
For those who have followed him, they were burned along with everything else.
Burned?
Mm-hmm.
So, what? There was...
The armor that you've been fighting are just hollow remains, of which that stand guard in key locations.
Hmm.
Yeah, careful with this version.
Yeah, I see he's got an X. Let's see.
Those guys give off white Titanite chunks. As for these guys, they give blue Titanite chunks.
So I guess this is a spot for like grinding and all that.
If you're trying to get all the different weapon equipments, yeah. Nope, nothing.
Gorgeous view.
Of ash.
Hmm.
And warped stone / metal.
Good luck. Try parrying.
So here's the thing, before you go in there, in the very first episode I said that there's a boss that becomes a cakewalk if you can parry him. This is he, Gwyn.
Seriously?
With his shield, you can't parry, by the way. All you can do is shield bash. If you were to press the L2, I believe.
Ah.
If you manage to parry him, you can literally stun lock him over and over again, parrying Gwyn over and over and over again as you kill him. Like that. Or you can fight him legitimately. I mean, you fought Manus legitimately, didn't you?
Yeah. Here we go.
Get ready for the sad music.
Come on. Gwyn, they're trying to blind me with fear.
So here's the thing with Gwyn's theme I want to point out quickly here.
Mm-hmm.
Out of every boss, even with Gwendolyn and Guinevere, even with the Moonlight Butterfly, there was always some form of chorus or song with the music.
But Gwyn's not.
It's a piano solo. I will say, if you manage to actually beat Gwyn first try, I will actually have to ask you to stand here for a hot minute or two so I can explain the lore of Manus.
Alright, alright.
You can't backstep him, by the way, before you try.
Wasn't going to.
Good job. It actually went way better than I thought it would with you. Here's the thing, if you had trouble fighting him, I would suggest that you could actually summon Solaire. It's the reason why we saved him.
Huh.
Now, before we do anything, I'm just going to stand here. Don't do anything, okay?
Okay.
So, the lore of Manus. Actually, you can stand in front of the bonfire there, but don't touch it.
Don't touch. Got it.
Stand right here. So, the lore of Manus is as followed. He is, in a sense, a furtive pygmy. Not the furtive pygmy, but one of the descendants of that.
Okay.
In Manus' death, he was buried into the abyss, as was his will and want, to be with the darkness that he'd always been with. Here's the thing. Manus, and or others of his kind, did help in the Dragon Wars. For their reward, they were gifted stuff, and privileges, too. But, throughout the channels of history, forgotten due to what happened with the Abyss. Here's the thing. When we reach Ulasil, we get to Ulasil a bit after Gwyn had sacrificed himself. And with Ulasil, what is happening is that it was being sucked into the Abyss, dragged down and ripped apart. The inhabitants there tried to, if it will, absorb Manus' essence, but went mad. The bloated heads, the manic laughter, everything else like that. And it's because, here's the problem. As I told you beforehand, Gwyn went against the course of nature and undid everything. Rekindling the Age of Fire, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. By doing so, he caused the Abyss to go into sort of frenzy. Remember, all of mankind was branded with the dark sign because of Gwyn. Because of this now, because of this dark sign, and also because of the Abyss going into a sort of frenzy, the people of Ulasil, rather than being empowered by all the darkness, became maddened and insane.
So Ulasil was all his fault.
As well as New Londo, in a sense. Here's the thing. As Ulasil was going on, Koth, which Koth was the reason why Ulasil went into madness to begin with. He's the one that told them about Manus. But here's the thing. Koth didn't lie. Koth did say that they'd gain a lot of power, which he wasn't wrong. He just omitted the truth. And didn't tell the full story. And in turn, Koth then went down to New Londo and gifted the ability of the, dark sign, no, not dark, the Dark Hand, to steal humanity from other humans, which led to another abyssal corruption there, and led to Artorias having to drown and flood New Londo, and also led to him trying to fight in Ulasil as well.
So in other words, nobody's in the right here.
Mm-hmm. Part of the thing also is that we don't see Ulasil in present day. That's either because of magic being done by Gwendolyn to hide it forever, or it's truly been consumed and broken apart by the forest itself that grew from the garden. Take note, the forest is overgrown, wide-spanning, and, if it will, blocks out the light. So there's that.
What more?
Here's the thing. Frampt is the one that lies. Frampt said that we become the new Lord of Cinder, so on and so forth, to take Gwyn's place. We do. But he's lying when he says that we will herald a new age, in a sense. Upon kindling that fire, a great flame will consume the character and burn you to cinders, much like Gwyn was, and you become the new Gwyn. Not leading an Age of Fire,
But continuing it.
exactly, as a pawn. A great fire will sweep through here and burn everything. and torch the very world as the fire consumes it all. The warped metal and stone was from the first flame reigniting again. All of his knights burned to cinders along with Gwyn when he did that. And, in a sense, if we've looked around the world of Dark Souls, there are slight little signs of fire damage here and there, or mild destruction where it shouldn't be. It's not entirely true that Gwyn's Age of Fire destroyed everything. We see Anor Londo the way it is, of course, and whatnot. But you get my point. The world would be turned anew as new empires would rise, and eventually new empires would fall. Or we can choose to just leave. You can walk, if we will, right at that front door. And by walking at that front door, you will be greeted by both Fram and Koth, who will welcome you as the new Dark Lord, as you herald in an age of darkness, unlike any had ever seen before. But the same thing that happened in Ulasil will start anew until the whole world is consumed by darkness.
Which fate is worse?
Here's the thing. I can't explain too much more, but all I can say is that the two fates are linked. You can do either or. You can choose to leave, or you can choose to light the fire. The canonical ending, however, of Dark Souls 1, if you want to be canonical, is that the fire is lit once more. So what'll it be, hero? Will you link the fire and be a pawn to the gods and Gwyn? Or will you cast everything aside, become the Dark Lord? Maybe eventually someone will fell you, or someone will come here and find a lingering ember to bring about a new Age of Fire once more. Which do you choose? Canon or non-canon? Fire or dark? Time's ticking. Leaving it all, huh?
On one hand, everything stays the same, and everyone's lives just get reset. And sometimes maybe that is for the better. But we never know unless we try something new.
I did partly lie, by the way, in regards of Frampton Cough.
My lord,
There's more of them.
bless thy
There's more of them.
Let Garth and Framt serve your highness. We
Oh
are
my.
here to serve your highness. Let true dark be cast upon the world. Our word hath returned.
I don't know if I made the right choice or not. But nobody can doubt that I have
That's
good
the end of the
intentions.
game. So, I actually have something funny behind Gwyn's music.
Hmm?
Gwyn's music is set the way it is because it's a father's, if we will, sorrow. It provokes tears upon the eyes. due to the, if it will, three playings of the piano, but also because of the certain tone that's set by it. Take note, in this entire game, we've not only had the singing, like we have right now, but other instruments too. There's always more than one instrument. Here, we have the singing, harp, violin, types of stuff like that. Or is it lyre? You get my point. With Gwyn's fight, it was really just a piano. And maybe some other subtle instruments, but the piano overpowered everything.
Yeah. It's amazing how powerful an instrument that is. And no, not just be hit by it.
I gotta say, I dropped like 2 pianos on you. I would hope you remembered that pain.
Yeah.
Good times.
Why did you decide to do that again?
You spooked me.
But nobody drops a piano on someone. Why did you?
A granddaddy piano.
Why did you even have that on you?
Oh. You never know.
Seriously, where did you even pull that out from?
Pockets.
How deep are your pockets?
Very deep. I'd offer you to look in there, but I don't want you to accidentally activate the bear traps. How else do I prevent pickpockets? You mortals really can't seem to figure out how to stop that.
I mean, I saw one person who lined it with fish hooks.
Well, that does it for this game, though. Thoughts on the project?
Not as hard as people made it out to be.
Because you embraced part of my lessons. You learned with each death. And you overcame, instead of continued doing the same thing over and over again. Dark Souls also is a rhythm game, if you've noticed.
A little bit.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying this game isn't hard, but when you're first playing, it's gonna kick you in the ass, as you realize. There are some bits there where your anger honestly kind of scared me a little bit.
Let me guess, with the dynamic duo.
Oh yeah, yeah. You did a lot better than I thought you would. I was expecting a lot more death and screaming. Favorite boss?
Favorite boss.
I'd ask what your least favorite boss is, but I think I know the answer for that.
Which one?
Bed of Chaos?
Honestly, that one wasn't really that bad.
Really? So wait, which boss did you hate the most?
Oh man,
I have to know. I have to know now.
I hate the most.
Was it one of the beginning bosses? End boss? What?
The one demon,
That helps.
the last one, the third one.
Third one.
The one,
Oh, Fire Sage?
yeah, that one. I wasn't sure if that was Fire Sage or not.
No, that was Fire Sage, yeah.
Yeah, that one was just lazy
Yeah.
and annoying with how much it did the explosion attack.
Yep. Yeah, that does it though for this project, everyone. And our next game will be interesting. It's not going to be Dark Souls 2, though.
Don't worry, we're spreading out like different series. So
I
we
would
want
be
to
doing
do.
Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, we don't want to do the same game series two
Now,
playthroughs in a row.
At the very end of the game...
Wait. This...
Yes, indeed.
Hold on a minute.
Sign brands the undead.
Hold the fuck... No!
And in this land...
No! No!
The undead are corralled and led
No!
Wait, it gets better. It gets better. Hold on. Just keep watching. Keep saying no if you want.
You
where they
can't
are
be...
locked away to await the end of the world.
Are you actually serious?
Hold on, it gets better. Wait for it.
I'm just waiting.
This is
You have all your stuff. Welcome to New Game Plus.
Nope, that's it. I'm done.
Alright guys, round 2!
Bye.
Round 2, everyone!
I'm done.
Round 2, people.
I'm out. See you later.
And he's gone. Well, yeah, that's it for this project, everyone.
No, I mean, seriously, what the hell? Are you? You cannot be serious here.
Yeah, when you beat Gwyn, it goes right into New Game Plus. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just everything hits harder. And more importantly, they drop a lot more souls. But they also have a lot more health. Double, if not triple, of what they had. Yep. Don't worry, in later games they fix that problem.
What do you mean?
You activate New Game Plus by going to the main bonfire.
Oh,
Instead of it being given to you after you beat the game.
okay.
So, I think that does it for this episode as well as this series. Oh wait, before we end the episode, you just haven't told me, what's your favorite boss, damn it? I know even though you hated Calamine, you had a lot of fun with that fight. Artorias was really damn good. A lot of the DLC bosses are honestly good, except for the Sanctuary Guardian.
Yeah.
Which was lackluster. We got the dynamic duo. This Quailog. Yeah. Of course, we also have the Gargoyles. This is Dark Souls boss. And there's even some of the Lord Souls themselves. Even Gwyn. Gwyn was enjoyable, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ah, damn. I think there's two that come to mind.
All right, let's hear him.
There's Manus.
Mm-hmm.
I think he actually brought about an actual fair challenge on there that was
Especially with the silver pendant.
yeah. And then there's I have a feeling you're gonna make fun of me for it, but
No, me make fun of you? Never. That's right. You got to worry about.
I know it's the both of you when I say a certain someone's name.
Well, whose name?
Quailog.
Want to say it louder, please?
Quailog.
Louder.
Quailog.
Thank you.
Happy.
I'm happy. How about you, Ryan? Oh, Ryan said he didn't hear it. Say it one more time, please, for Ryan.
Quailog. There, I said it.
All right, thank you. Happy right now, Ryan? You good? All right, cool. All right. So that does it for this project, everyone. We'll be seeing you all in the next one.
Yep. See you all next time.
Bye.